Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode on the BettaCraft server. And guys, in our last episode we built ourselves this massive firework factory, and yes, I've been AFK for a few hours. But we built this, and yeah, it has been pumping out rockets galore. Like, I've already look how many there are. That's actually, well, it's not really a lot, but it's quite a bit. And yeah, it's been doing quite well actually. And I actually have done a few improvements to the farm, and one of those is just doing this. So basically, when it goes that, it makes it go slower, so it's not going to go over here at the end gate going too quickly, and creating rockets without having all the needed materials. And yeah, as you can see, by the way, these are flight duration 2. I made it flight duration 2s because there was more gunpowder coming in than paper. So yeah, we've done that. Speaking of rockets, let's go check up in our shop and see what saves we've made. And here we are. We have now made it over to our shop. And let's just check up the sales. Okay, straight off the way, rockets are selling really good. Let's see how many diamonds we've made from that. 9 diamonds. That is not bad for rockets. Especially when it's 1 diamond for 2 stacks. I might actually change this to be maybe 5 diamond blocks for a shulker of rockets or something like that. I don't know, but we'll think about that in the future. Let's see, netherite. If you are unaware, I actually just went netherite mining off camera. I did this quite a few episodes ago, and when I just get bored, like playing on the BettaCraft server, I just go mining. So yeah, that's basically. And I went netherite mining. Sorry, I can't speak today. And yeah, so that's why I have all that, and I'm selling it for 5 diamond blocks per block. I hope that's not too expensive, but I think that's a pretty good price. We've got streamlights, screws. I haven't stocked that one up yet. Let's keep going. No, I haven't stocked that one. No. Okay, we haven't got any other sales. So, let me just pull this out, and let's go put our diamonds away and add them to the diamond collection. And, yes, I only have 30 diamonds to my name. I spend a lot of diamonds. I spend a lot, and mainly because of that is because of all the shops and things that we go and spend at, and also because of all the base builds and things like that. Anyways, that is not today's episode's focus. Our focus for today is, of course, going to be working on our megabase. And when I mean that, well, let's go head over there. Our focus for today is in this location right here. And of course, well, what are we going to build here? Well, we guys are going to be building the AJ Towers, or aka the council building, the city council. And yeah. So that's what we're going to be building in today's episode. I don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but I do know for a fact this is the area where it's going to go in. And, yeah. This is going to be one of the first skyscrapers in our city. Well, actually, no, it's going to be the first building in our city as well. And, yeah, I'm not entirely sure of what it's going to look like, but I know I'm going to need white concrete and grey concrete to go ahead and, you know, build this thing. However, I don't have any sand, nor do I have any gravel. So, good thing there's a big old gravel mountain behind my head, just out of render distance. But sand is a totally different thing. The nearest desert is over 5,000 blocks away. So, I'm gonna have to go and grab us some sand. A few shulker boxes worth of the stuff, actually. And, yeah, it's gonna take me a while. So, yeah, I'll bring you guys back in after I've gathered all the materials. And then I guess we'll get started in our build today. And And just like that, everyone, we have ourselves a bunch of building materials for us to go ahead and build our first mega base structure here. And you know that time. It is time, guys. We're gonna go and time lapse this. And yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's actually go and build this. And yeah, I spent quite a long time gathering resources, and yeah, this is all the resources we have, and then also an absurd amount of glass. And if you would like to go and check it out, I will leave a link in the description for the VOD of us collecting all the materials. Anyways, let's go ahead and build our first ever skyscraper in our city. So, let's go! And just like that, everyone, we have ourselves a glorious big skyscraper here that I spent about 2 days building on it. Yeah, it did took quite a while. Anyways, I actually freehanded this build, and I really quite like it. And my favorite bit is actually up at the top here with the lightning rod and everything. And basically, I have got some daylight sensors here, some solar panels, some air conditioners up here, as you may or may not have seen them on top of the really tall buildings and things. And then we have the lightning rod right there, and then just around that, we have some gorgeous little azalea and moss gardens, which I think actually quite work. And I've actually got that all the way around the entire structure, and it actually goes around here as well. And I really like this building already. Like, and we haven't even gotten the interior built. So, without further ado, let's actually go and crack open the shell and actually work on the interior as well. Yeah, it's pretty bland, and there's nothing in there currently. And, yeah, what I'm actually going to be building is, I want to build this together. Me and you, just go and build this together. And, we're going to first person build this. But anyways, my main thing that I actually really want to build in the bottom section is going to be a sort of reception area with an elevator going up to the very top floor, which is going to be all the way up there. And I'm actually going to have 2 floors. The second floor down from the very top is going to be my storage system, and then the top floor is going to be my actual like base bit. So this is where I'm going to be sleeping, and I'm going to have a pretty good view. So basically think of that as the top floor. Think of the top floor as my sort of office where I can think and look out amongst the city. And yeah, so without further ado, let's just go and crack open this. I don't know exactly where, but I reckon we go and make a sort of, I don't know, maybe we just go and, hang on, let me go and grab my hoe real quick. Hoe now in hand, we can now get started on building the big entrance. And by the way, this right here is the very center. As you can see, I actually centered the entire building with this road. And I did that because I wanted to do this. I wanted to go and just gently go and make a sort of building, or entrance I should say, right here. And let me just place these moss blocks down, as they're really not... anyways, right, let's go and just build this, and then I'll go ahead and build like that, and then right over here we then have our entrance. And yeah, I know it looks a little strange at the moment, but don't worry, this will be changed. I will change this. Don't you guys worry. But here is basically going to be the big main entrance, and I have an idea for it. And in actual fact, we can even make this go up higher, just by one more block, just to make things look a little better. And then all we really need is to go grab some more of these stone bricks. I'm not sure if I have any. There we go. And we'll go and place these down just over in this section, right there, just to complete that bit. And let's punch out these walls down. There we go. And we can now, oh boy, I'm gonna need to go and get I'm gonna need to get some torches in a second. But what we can actually do is we can go and place that there, and then go and break this out here and place that right here, and we're going to go and line that up. And it makes the building look a little bit more supported by that support beam there. And let's go take a look from afar here, and yeah, I think that works, and that will be like our apartment up there. Okay, so now that we have that, let me go and get some doors and things, and then we can get started with building the interior together. Just give me a moment. I'm just gonna have to go gather some blocks. Okay, resources now in hand. We now have a whole pile of beehives for the floor, some white concrete for the walls, and some quartz for the ceiling. And yeah, first of all, let's go and light this place up so that it's not a mob spawner. Holy moly. And yes, I don't know if you guys can hear it. It is currently raining outside of my studio. And yeah, I'm just gotta light this up. Give me a second. Okay, that's all lit up. Let me get rid of this pesky creeper. No, don't you blow up. Thank you. Right. Next thing we need to do is grab our beehives here and lay out the floor. Because right here, this right here is going to be the floor. And I'm not 100% sure on how big I want this area. And I mean, it is going to be a reception after all, with the elevator shafts going up. Okay, I think we can go a little bit further. I think that will be big enough for now. We can always expand it later in the future. But, let's go and lay out all of these beehives here. And I think that this is going to be perfect. The perfect number that we will need to go and build this. And just like that, everyone, we have ourselves a beautiful floor, and I honestly quite like it. And if you're wondering, why, Ada, did you pick beehives as well a floor? The reason being is because it has a nice sort of oak sort of look. I mean, it almost looks like you've grabbed oak, the oak planks. It almost looks like you've placed oak planks and then, well, polished it. And I really like the tops of this, and it really does work as a floor. Anyways, with that now done, we can work on the walls. And, I mean, the walls. Well, the walls are simple. The walls are pretty simple, and basically all they really require is just a big old wall just like this, going long ways along the entire length of this. And in actual fact, it's only going to be 4 blocks high, so this is going to be a it's not going to be a very tall wall, but it is going to be a wall. And yeah, let's get this in. Okay, so it's been about 15 minutes since I did that last recording, and what I've done is I've sort of mapped out the basically this reception area, ground area, and basically over here is going to be a reception where citizens can come and basically chat with me if they have like something they want to talk to me about from in the city. Over here is going to be a waiting room, and over here are going to be the elevators going up to the top of the skyscraper. However, I'm only going to build one, and I'm doing this on purpose because I think it would be fun to make it look like one elevator is out of order, and I quite like the sound of that. So let's go grab some iron blocks and some things! I should have seen that coming. Anyways, let's go grab some blocks after that explosion and go and build our, thing up here. Jeez, that was really awful. Okay, everyone, I now have all of the doors here that we will need to do this, and we're actually going to be putting pressure plates on each of them. However, I actually want to go and for the door that I'm going to use, I'm gonna think about it. So let's say, oh yeah, I'm just flying in from everything. We're gonna land here, and what door am I going to take to go up to my thing? Well, I was thinking, what about we go and take this door, as it is kind of central to the entire building. In actual fact, this is the very center of the building, as you can see. So I reckon closest to the reception, we're going to go and make this our functioning elevator, and we're just gonna go and add a little bit of a sign here. I think a sign just like that will do perfectly. Let's just copy on the other side, shall we? There we go. That works perfectly. And the next thing that I actually really want to do is add in some 2 pressure plates down here. And we're actually going to hide these, and I think that works brilliantly. Let's get some more happening, and we'll get 2 more going. And we'll put that over here so that it looks like it's like that. And in actual fact, let's go and just dig out this little bit here. And we'll just go and place that there. So it looks like this is some kind of elevator shaft, and I completely realized that I did not make an entrance. Okay. And for this one, we're going to do the exact same thing. However, I'm going to use a bit of a tutorial here, or try to, and create an elevator. Anyways, now that we have those in, let's get ourselves started with the roof, as well, there is no roof currently, and the roof is actually going to be made up of white concrete that is actually going to surround the whole outside of this, and then 1 block upward, we're going to be having some, oh, I've run out of concrete, but we're gonna then go and 1 block upward, place all of our quartz, ouch, that hurt. We're gonna place it like this. So as you can see, there's a little bit of depth here, and if you look underneath, I think that's going to work out perfectly for a nice roof. So let me go and sleep, and then we can go and put in the roof, and I'll bring you guys back in once we have ourselves a roof. And I cannot afford to die here. Whew, okay. Let's hurry up and get this done before I die real quick. And just like that, everyone, we have ourselves a gorgeous modern room. And honestly, I really like this. It is super calm, and really, I quite like it. I actually really love this room. This is probably one of my most favourite rooms that I've ever done in the city, because, well, it's only the first one. Anyways, what I actually want to do, instead of finishing this room, I actually want to work up here, and in this hole, of course, also. But I would like to go ahead and build a sort of aquarium. A sort of half semicircle aquarium that is going to surround the elevator shafts. Because honestly, you want a nice view when you go up the elevator shaft. Like, just imagine that. You see a glass sort of panel in front of you, and you just look out into, well, the aquarium and look at all of the beautiful fish. And honestly, I quite like the fact that on the outside that you'll also be able to go and see as well. Maybe. I don't know if I can actually add it to the outside if I have that amount of blocks, but yeah, anyways. I am actually going to be doing this off camera, so I'm not going to do this in front of you guys, unfortunately, because it's just that big of a project. And I'm not going to be time-lapsing this either. But I really do apologize for cutting all the building bits out. But don't worry, we're going to be building all of that up there together. Like literally, like, building it up all together. So, yeah. Anyways, let me get this done, and I'll bring you guys back in, and once we have the elevators in and the big old aquarium, we can then focus up there. And honestly, that's the best bit, because you're going to get a cool view from up there. It's going to be so good. Have you ever gotten that sucked into building that you get totally carried away and build an entire project without recording it? No? Well, that's exactly what happened. I am very sorry, guys, but I ended up going and building the entire apartment already. And, I did it, actually, on a live stream. I was actually live last night when I actually built the apartment. But, hey, let me go and give you guys a tour, as, well, the episode is, of course, already 26 minutes long. But anyways, we, of course, have our out of order elevator. I mean, that still works, and of course I locked myself in there. Gosh, dang it. Anyways, yeah, so we still have that, and of course, if we head up here, I am going to go and begin the tour. Now, straight away, looking at this, you may be wondering, AJ, where on earth is that piston elevator that you were saying you were going to build? Unfortunately, every single tutorial I found for Minecraft Bedrock 1.21 did not work. So I ended up just going for the standard water elevator. And honestly, it's basically the only elevator that I know, 'cause I'm not really good at redstone. But anyways, yeah, the reason being is because apparently Bedrock does not have spitting pistons. I don't know what spitting pistons are. You guys can inform me what a spitting piston is down in the comments below. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, what are we waiting for? Let's go jump into the elevator here and go up to our storage room. And this, I am incredibly proud of. I mean, just look at it. It is now fully sorted out. Like, man, I am so proud of this. And of course, like, I don't know if you know this, but in our last base, in our starter base, yeah, like, all of my items were just spread around. They were not sorted at all. So I am very proud to finally have myself a completely sorted out storage room in here. Honestly, I love it. Oh, and by the way, I've also been linked up to the Nether Hub here, so we can walk out here and yeah. Anyways, let's head up here to the penthouse / apartment building. I don't know. But anyways, let's go begin over here. Now, of course, this area is, of course, our living room, and I don't know why there are blocks missing. I have no idea, but hey, there's blocks missing. I will go back and replace that after the episode. But anyways, we have a sort of living room sort of area, and I quite like it. You can sit back on the couch and watch the TV with a nice pop plant and painting. And honestly, I love this. And this was actually, by the way, I did this entire thing during last night's stream. So I will, of course, leave a link below when I go to upload the VOD onto my YouTube channel. So if you guys would like to go and take a look, I will leave a link in the description when it's published. Anyways, let's continue on with the tour, and we're going to start things off with the dining room. And I love this dining room table. This is so good. We have a nice spruce dining room table here with some spruce chairs. It looks so good. We've also got a cake and a cup of coffee on there. I love this so much. It works so good. And honestly, I'm so proud of it. We're now going to move on now to the kitchen over here. And the kitchen, well, I mean, the kitchen, we've got some nice overhead cabinets up there. A chopping board, a pot plant, we've got the oven, the range hood, we have an island, and of course this really cool fridge that I saw on a Instagram post the other day. Oh, it's so good. But anyways, that's the kitchen. Let's move on now over to here, and of course we have ourselves a lovely, lovely bookshelf office area over here. My word. We have, of course, our desk with our computer and a cup of coffee. And, of course, we have it wired up to a printer. Just use your imagination, though, that the printer's, just imagine that's a printed piece of paper. Anyways, that right there is, of course, our office. And, of course, there is a stupid torch. Oh, gosh dang it. I'm going to have to go back and light this place up a little bit better. Anyways, let's now move on to the bedroom. And I am so proud of this bedroom. Like, I love this bed so much. This bed is so good. And, you mean, we've even got a little TV in here. Look at that. You have a little TV while you're in your apartment. Anyways, of course, this bedroom is a ensuite. And, of course, we have the bathroom. And why is there another block missing? I don't understand why there's blocks missing all over the place. But we have, of course, our bathtub, shower, sink, toilet, towel, basically everything you'd normally need in a bathroom. I also really need to go and swap out all these torches. Man, there's so many of them. But that, guys, concludes our tour of the apartment. And I do want to say that this episode has gone for 27 or so minutes long. And, well, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Next episode, we're going to be working on possibly the terrain of our megabase, which is down there. And, yeah, I cannot wait for it. But anyways, if you did enjoy the video, please give this video a like and subscribe. And I will catch you all in the next episode.